Hi, in this video today I will run through the overviews of Primavera's P6 Professional and then we do some of the basic testing before using the Primavera's P6 to create a project plan for your project. Okay, so now let's get started. Let me open the P6 Professional on my PC. Okay, so here you have to provide the username and password in order to get access. Yeah. So after we log in successfully into Primavera's system, so here you can see this one is the default warning message. It says that we have to do some industry selection for your organization. Yeah. By default, after you install this software on PC, so it does not select the industries for your organization. So here, click on OK button, and then it will go direct into the default dashboard of the Primavera's P6 Professional. So here, in order to hide the default message, so you click on Admin and click on Admin Preferences. Okay. So here on this pop-up, you go to the Industry tab here at the below, and then in the industry selection, you have to select the industry which you are working on. So here, when you select the industry here, it will be using to display the terminology and default calculation setting for this tool. Okay. So here, for example, I will select the high technology option here. Okay. And then when you take a look into the admin preferences, there are some another tab, and you can do some the configuration. The first one is general. You can do some the general configuration like code separator, starting day of week. For example, if you want to change the starting day of week from Sunday to Monday, you just go ahead to select the data from the drop down list here. Okay. And also the activity duration. You can specify the default duration for new activities. Yeah. Okay, and also the password policy. You can enable the password policy. So when you click on checkbox here to enable the password policy, so it will be require minimum length of the password is 8 character and at least one number and one letter in a user password. Okay. So here I will have it by default. Just uncheck this one. I don't want to apply this password policy for my system now. Okay. And also for data limits. Okay. This is some configuration for data limits when you are working or creating anything in your project plan. For example, the EPS or WBSG maximum level. Okay. That means you can see here by default it is 20. So that means you can create the around 20 level in the decrease in the project plan. Okay. So for example, the first level is 1, the second is 1.1, the third is 1.1.1. Okay. And here we have 1.1 from 1 to 20 level. Okay. You can do some the configuration for other option here for that data limit. Okay. ID length, time periods. Yeah. You can do some the time periods. For example, if you are working by default, you will be working 8 hours per day at 40 hours per week and 172 hours per month and 2,000 a year. So basically, if your organization is working greater than this default information or less than this default information, so you just go ahead to update this one by changing it from 8 to 7 or 6 or even 10 hours per day. Okay. Okay, earn values. Okay, this one will be using to do some the earn value calculation. Estimate to accomplish equal remaining cost for activity. Okay, so here we have some reports option rate time. Okay, this rate time will be using to do some calculation for cost in the project. Industry, okay, you already know. And click on close button here. Okay, and then you click on admin tool and you can click on admin categories. Okay, so here in admin category, you can see there are some default information. The first one is base styles, baseline styles in your project. We have some information for initial planning bylines, customer sign up byline, management blah blah here, something like this. And you can go ahead to delete any unnecessary information for your organization, or even able to add new data into this project for your organization. We have some expense categories. Okay, you just go ahead to add new or delete data here. WBS work breakdown structure categories. By default, it will be divided into 5 categories. So this 5 category will be based on the basic information, or I mean standard information from PMI or from PMIs. So here we have initiating, planning, controlling and monitoring, executing and closing. Okay. In case you can delete or add new if you want. Documentation status, there are some the status for the documentation. Line not started, in progress, under review, completed, on hold, approved. So in case this is the basic, I mean this is standard status for any documentation. So in case you have another status like waiting for approval and in approval process or something like that, you can just go ahead to add new or delete it as well. There are some direct category management here for the project management, people, cost, contract, time, environment, quality, and markets. Okay, a lot of things here. Notebook topic. You can do some setting here to enable it for EPS, project, WBS, or activity, or other functionality here. Units or measure. Okay. Okay, close this one. Click on admin and currencies. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So by default here, current the currency values will be the US dollar, USDs. Okay. So you can go ahead to change it to another currency which will be using in your project. Okay. If you didn't find any currency for your project here, you can go ahead to add new. Okay. You can do some the configuration for the currency in the general tab or in appearance tab here. Okay. Hello. And financial reports. Financial periods. Okay. You can do some the configuration here. And okay, come back to the top. First, we have some file where you can create new, open up, and do some printing, importing, exporting. Okay, select and edit, cut, paste, copy, delete, and user preferences. Okay, and the user preferences here we have some time units in our decimal. How many number after the dot icon up. So here duration format is in day, hour, units format here. Okay, date time, you can do some date time formats, day, month, and year. And there are some options in month name, leading zero, separator will be the minus, the timing in the project. You can do some the only 12-hour per day format or 24-hour per day format, or you can select option do not show time. Okay. Currency in US dollar by default. Assistant application password, and click the password button here to change the current application password. Okay. Resource analysis, calculation startup filter. Okay. I think I will leave it by default for now. Okay. So here for the enterprise, this is some the configuration for the enterprise. There are the project. And now we don't have the information for many projects for the organization at this time. So when you click on the project here, it will not display anything. And also for enterprise project structure, you can see here. Okay. Also you can add new or delete the existing one. Okay. Checking, you can see some the progress or some status for the project. Okay. And also here you can manage the resources in the organization, or even the role, OBS, resource code, project code, activity codes, blah 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 here. A lot of things. Okay. And tool, summary, visualizer, schedules, summarize own project, monitor threshold, visualizer. Okay. I will come details later in other video. But for now, in this video, I just want to show an overview of all activity and functionalities for this tool. Okay. Okay. So repost. There are some repost. Report here. Okay. Admin and helping. Where if you have any question, you can go to the help function here. Okay. Okay, so I think that's all for today. And after you finish this video, you know how to do the setting. I mean some basic setting for the organization or enterprise. Okay, so I think it is enough, and we can use this tool for start do some planning, and I mean project planning for the project as well as the organization. So okay, thank you, and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.